Hi guys, it's Ufot Ubon here and you're welcome back to the channel. I was invited by Victor Fatomi, popularly known as Uncle Far, to Fullgap's Meet. Think of it like a Twitter space, but actual, in reality, where everyone actually gets the mic. At least that's in Uncle Far's words. In that gathering, we had a lot of creatives, a lot of freelancers. I'm talking from marketers to content writers to brand designers to animators to developers, illustrators, you name it. Quite a number of creatives were actually there in person. We even had bankers present there. Before we dive any further, what is Fullgap? Fullgap is a project management tool for creatives, for freelancers. Actually, it's much more than just a project management tool. With Fullgap, you can scale your legal enterprises, your creative enterprises, your design enterprises. Basically, you can send invoice, agreement, payment. You can arrange your tasks. Basically, Fullgap gives you that platform to run your gigs like a pro that you are. And no, this video is not sponsored in any way. I was there live and I saw how Fullgap can actually help creatives, freelancers specifically, scale their business. Back to the conversation. On that day, we had quite a number of talks and they were very insightful. There's a lot that went in, right? I enjoyed our time there, from the game to the break session where we had to eat, and it was just fun. The talk was all fun. The event started with the introduction part where basically everybody got to introduce themselves, tell us what you do, and are you a freelancer rendering service to clients, or are you on the client side hiring freelancers? Then we launched into the next section where we had creatives who actually uses Fullgap coming on board to actually share how they've used Fullgap to sort of 10x their productivity. And opening this floor was the incredible writer TJ, who is also a mouse user, by the way.
Wait, are you trackpad or mouse?
It's a mouse, please. I don't have strength.
That's why you're struggling. Like, Ufot, we are together now on trackpad. Like, why are you struggling? Why do you need an extra element, an extra device?
TJ actually did a live demo where she actually onboarded a client into Fullgap, and we saw live how Fullgap can actually 10x your productivity as a freelancer. Up next was Salami. He's a fashion designer who uses Fullgap, who's also known as Hoist. And Salami actually dropped a quote that I was really thrilled to have heard that quote. If I can't grow there, I won't go there. Salami 2024. Basically, he was emphasizing how it is very vital and important that creatives get the ability to grow doing what they love, right? Being able to explore and still deliver, if you will. There's a lot of context to that quote, so you not being there, you will not get the whole gist, but I just had to make sure I see this in the video because that quote was powerful. And the third Fullgap user is the award-winning, incredible Bolutife. Bolutife is an award-winning brand designer and more. And she wrapped the session up by telling us how well she has been able to utilize Fullgap to also 10x our productivity and leveled up her gigs like a pro. Now, in all the conversation we actually had that very day, I would summarize it in just 2 bullet points. And the first is that freelancers actually love freelancing because of the freedom that comes with it, because of the joy that comes with it. At least the very folks that were present at this event. Because doing what you love doing and also getting the opportunity to explore other fields, not necessarily for fun, but for fun. That's something I really discovered from these freelancers that were present. Because surprisingly, nobody brought up how hard it can be for freelancers to get clients, and nobody also talked about how they can actually go months without having any clients, and all these intricacies that come with being a freelancer. The big thing you would hear every now and then is just admiration and exploration. They were just very excited and very happy about being freelancers. And I think that's a very beautiful place to be if you really want to pursue your career path as a freelancer. And the second point would be that quality takes time and it is very expensive. I remember it was Roch the Goat that emphasized how some projects can take him almost 6 or more than 6 months, and the hardware he uses, like his computer and the likes of that, basically these things are pretty expensive and on the high side. And I think if clients also can understand this from freelancers, it can help have a good relationship between clients and freelancers, knowing that quality can take time and it is quite expensive. It was just a very beautiful event for me, and I'm glad I was present. And these are my 2 cents on the whole Fullgap meet. Thank you for sticking around. I'll see you in the next video.
The mouse is not.
Okay.
How do I turn it on?
So guys, by the way, a public service announcement. If you are addicted to the use of mouse, we're hosting a revival next week. Just come believing. Yeah, I know you have struggled for years, but you will be free. You will be free, You will be free. Why are you looking at me like that? Are you part of the party? What do you use, Ro? I don't have a mouse. You don't have a mouse. Thank you. Back.